Yo guys, what is up? It's Teach here, coming at you again with another video over on Ark Survival Ascended, and I want to show you a cool video on how to basically hit level 100 in less than 5 minutes. Now all you need is a couple of prerequisites, so you might not be able to do this right off the gate, but it's really not hard. You just have to have your choice of 3 tames and a gas mask, or just use scuba gear, which is also just fine. Either use a Megaloceros, Beelzebufo, or Gigantopithecus, it doesn't matter which one. I'm going to use the Megaloceros to show how easy this is. And yeah, it's really not a difficult strategy. Basically, all you have to do is know where the location is, and that is Swamp Cave with the chords of 64, 8, 35. This cave is useful for so many reasons inside of Ark. It's almost a joke. So what you're going to want to do is pretty simple. One, get your Megaloceros with decent stats. This isn't even that strong. It's a wild tame, by the way. So yeah, it's not that great. You can see I'm a level 1 character with 8 levels to put in. I'm not going to put in a single level. Get a note run and just grab one of those. Usually I would use a Pteranodon, grab one of these Megaloceros, get a decent saddle, like something, I don't know, medium, and then grab a gas mask or something so you can breathe, and then obviously some points too. Now this is great to use also end game. It's like an easy way to level yourself to 105 or whatever cap you need, because you get an insane amount of experience. So let's go ahead and show you without further ado. So basically all you're going to do is you're going to go inside this cave, and because there are so many tames in this cave, and by tames I mean like wild creatures, you're going to get an insane amount of experience because they're all above level cap, and that bonus XP note that you got is going to give you an insane amount of XP. So that's why it's better to save those XP runs for the end game, because you can get some crazy experience in this cave. Now I already killed the first group just to see how much I could actually get. I got to level 91 with just killing the first group of enemies in here, so you can just level up at an insane level here. So anyways, let's go on. If you don't mind, smack that like button, leave a comment below for the algorithm, and then consider subbing to the channel. Now for those that are like, oh, you can't do this at level 1, it's not convenient. Well, one, if you have someone else most people are joining a clan or something like that in this game, so you don't really necessarily need to worry about some of the stuff. But it's also great to be able to do this if you are a higher level character, in order to just kind of get those final levels, which are so difficult to get sometimes. So that's it. So anyways, the reason you need the gas mask is it's poisonous in here, so you need to be aware of that fact. The first group of enemies will show up right at this corner. You can, I don't know if they're still here, but I killed the ones that were here, unfortunately, so they won't spawn back in. You can see there's a bag. Yeah, so there's an Acatina right there. But the reason that we're going to use the Megaloceros, you can see these things down here. So all of these things being a much higher level, the reason that we're going to go ahead and attack them right now is because of the fact that they have that higher level. They give you the increased experience from those higher levels. And with the Megaloceros, because it has knockback on its attack, you can just basically smack these things and get an asinine amount of experience from this. You can see that I did some damage already in here. Yep, there we go. So there's a level 21, unfortunately. Titanium Moira soldier, or whatever they're called, and you're just going to keep going down this entire cave. So you're going to kind of, at the points that are entrances into the cave, you kind of want to halt right into the entrance point, because you want to be able to use this entrance and kind of back up as you go. And you want to try and take as little damage as you can from these creatures, because the more you can back up, the further you're going to be able to, I guess, take this into the cave, because the further you can back up, the less damage and chunks you're taking. See how with this knockback, they're not even able to really get to me? And when they are, they're just hitting me once, maybe twice. Yeah, so that's an insanely useful thing. Because of that knockback, this is a very powerful tame specifically for this cave. And if you're good with it, you can actually get it to the point where these things don't even actually hit you. You just kind of constantly back up and move forwards with knowing what to do. Now you will take damage, and this is a pretty good saddle, so make sure your Megaloceros has a little bit of XP. Otherwise, yeah, it's going to be, you don't want to come in here with just a totally low level one. That would be not a good idea on your part. So, all right, so you can see we're kind of cruising through this thing right now. We're just slowly moving, and then you will continue to get more and more tames down here. You can see there's some, the easy ones to kill are the Titanoboas, and they usually give a ton of experience. So it's good when you find those, right? So here's a ton of Meganurea. Oh man, they're gonna do a bunch of damage to me, aren't they? So, yep, we're getting there. These are some high level ones too. I got some health on them, huh? All right, so there's another Titanoboa. There's some more in here, it looks like a couple of them. And this is dangerous. You wanna make sure you get rid of this Arthroplura quickly, because if it gets to you, it can chomp your, what's it called? Your gas mask and kill you. So you want to be careful with that. But it will do a bunch of damage, and you get the splashback damage as well, so just be aware of that. But you can see 255 of its level. So yeah, you're going to get a crazy amount of experience when you kill something like that. There we go. Got the Acatinas over here. There's something in the wall that's able to hit us too, so we're trying to hit that as well. Come on, come on. We're so close. Why? All right, so let's go ahead and look at our experience that we have right now, right? Let's just go ahead and hit the inventory. And you can see we have 91 points total. So we are level 91 right now. And I've gone from level 1 to 91 in less than, what is this video now? 5 minutes? Yeah, so 5 minutes. Kind of wild, right? And we're not even done running this cave yet. We can keep going further. You will hit level 100 if you do this entire cave, and this is how a lot of endgame tribes. I made a big mistake here, by the way. I might die for this, but remember my first tip was to stay kind of in this area right here and back up. Yeah, you need to get to that point to reduce the amount of damage you're taking so you can slowly hit these things as you're backing up. So again, this is 1 times, so yeah, this is just, yeah, it's great. And people don't realize it, but Titan boas give a ridiculous amount of experience, especially when you can get them above level, and they have no armor, so they get absolutely shredded with headshots. So yeah, it's a very dangerous thing that you can do. All right, I think we've pretty much gotten all the big things in here. Yep, there we go. There's another Titan boa. Oh no, we got a leech. Okay, we killed it. I thought it attached to us. I was like, no. All right, so we're going to try and get this Arthropleura, 155. That's a pretty big one, actually. You can see those diseased leeches. They have stuck to this Megaloceros, and I'll show you how to take care of that in just a second here. But we should be almost another level or 2 here, huh? All right, let's go ahead and go over here, back to where we know it's safe. We got about half health on the Megaloceros, so you want to be careful, right? I could just turn around and not run the rest of this cave, but I honestly want to, so I'm just gonna slowly move in. So let's go ahead and check our levels here. We are sitting at level 97, and it's been 7 minutes right now. This guy's pretty low on health. I'm just gonna go ahead and do a refill stats just because I don't want you guys to have to, you can't get on it when you're outside in the cave. That's kind of frustrating. There we go, that's what I was trying to do. Remove leech, there it is. So you wanna remove the leeches. And usually you only have 1 to take care of, but there you go. So I'm just gonna, we're just gonna do a refill stats on this guy. Let's do that. Refill stats. All right, so if you were to go outside the cave and re-level yourself, right, and let him get his stuff back, that is how you can do this, and quickly go right into this cave. Instead of going right here like I just did, you can take a left at this turn, and this is another direction that you can go in order to get some more wild stuff here. So take your time. Don't make the mistake that I made that first time, right? Don't just like sprint into the room. You want to take your time, draw the attention of the things, and be able to back up as you're going. That's a level 290 Arthropleura, so that's going to give you an insane amount of experience. So I just want to show you how many creatures, like maybe not. I was going to do like a photo mode, but you can see that it's kind of broken anyways. So you still have that 60 seconds of the note boost, so make sure you're doing that. If you need another note, don't risk your tame, right? So like you saw how I had to heal mine up and we went back in. What you can do is go out of the cave, go get a new note, and start from square 1. And this is how you really want to level endgame 2. It's just an insane amount of experience, right? So you can see that we're killing leeches, we're killing pretty much everything that's in here. And as long as you're just kind of running around, you're going to get all that experience, which is huge. So some of these things will get an upwards of level 300. I think the max is 300 actually. So that's why we're doing it. You see that little like leech army there? Those are still all experience. And as long as you're not getting actually diseased leech and like actually leeched, that is kind of the key right there, right? So that's not the big deal. Kill the leech. And we are level 97 right now, so pretty big time. I got some over here. We might be able to hit level 100 on this one run, because I see a bunch down in there. And again, remember, we're just going to slowly back up, and we're not going to really worry about doing a whole bunch of damage. We're just trying to prevent taking too much damage. So that's the whole point of this thing. Should be pretty close. So there's some mega. Oh boy, here we go. Yep, that's big. Hello, buddy. Can you stop? Thank you. All right, there we go. So most of the way through this, we shouldn't really see anything up here. I don't think so, at least. I don't think I've ever seen anything spawn up in this zone, so it's a good little zone to heal up if you need to. But there is on this side, this is the next room, kind of like the final location. If this one can be a little dangerous because there can be a whole bunch in this room. However, it doesn't look like there is right now. Oh, there they are. I was like, where are you guys? Okay. They were just on the top side. So we're going to go ahead and back up. Ooh, did I get myself in a little bit too much? No, I think we'll be okay. All right, so these last 4 should give us that level 100 sprint that we're looking for, and that's 10 minutes to hit level 100. So even if you're already level 60, I want you to just imagine that, right? You've already got the bonus. I mean, I lost the note run. That's probably what's going to cause us not to hit 100. But if I was to go get another bonus note when I was in here, and I think there's even a note in this actual cave. I don't remember the exact location of it, but there is one in here. And you could hit it and get that additional experience. So this is what I was doing on official whenever I needed to actually level my character. Oh man, look at all those leeches that are on my Megaloceros right now. It's kind of funny. So, and then let's kill this last Meganurea. And as long as you're in here, you get a little bit of a drop run too, right? So that's not too shabby. Oh, come on. How many of you are there? There's a bunch of them showing up. Come on. That it? Cool. All right, so we have hit level 98. And if you really wanted to, you could go back and get another note run and come back to this cave again. So realistically speaking, no matter what, it'll take you less than 30 minutes to hit level 100 in this cave. And then in order to get out of this cave, just so you know, pretty much the rule of thumb is just go uphill. And if you're going uphill, you will get out of the cave pretty quickly. Now, this cave is very useful for lots of other things. If you haven't seen my videos on the leveling ability inside of this cave, you should check those out. Wait, what? Am I stuck there? What's going on here? Where am I stuck? Yeah, but the leveling ability in this cave is nice. The ability to get a whole bunch of resources in this cave is nice. It's just it's an amazing cave overall, and it's just so useful, right? So make sure you take advantage of it. Hopefully this video was able to help you out so you can kind of learn some of the cool ways to level. And other than that, again, if you don't mind, smash that like button, leave a comment below for the algorithm, and consider subbing to the channel. All right, Teach. Out.